Hey everyone, this is Dan Lajoie, Virtual Program and Community Resource Coordinator for the Independent Living Center of Waterloo Region. Listen guys, wanted to do an update about COVID-19 and the fact that our region is now in the red control grouping. So just wanted to go over some facts about what that means for us. There's a lot of information out there, some misinformation. So just thought we'd look at what it says on the government website. As well, we'll take a look at a few resources that are available online. The good news is some of this is going to be very familiar to us. We've been here before. We've had some different intensities of some of the regulations over the past little while. The bad news is, of course, we've been here before. It's going to be great when these things are no longer a part of our everyday life. But for now, we got to make do. So let's take a look at the government website and see what they say about Control Red. So what we're going to do is visit ontario.ca, and if you work your way through the COVID alerts up around the top, you can get to the description of what the various control groupings are. So we're in red. I'm just going to go over some of the highlights of the different sections. So organized public events and religious services. Organized public events have a 5 people indoor maximum, which includes family events and social gatherings, and 25 people outdoors. Although this time of year with the cold weather, that might be not as common. And of course, religious services, weddings and funerals are 30% capacity indoors maximum. When we go down to restaurants and bars, so now in Code Red, there's only 10 people maximum allowed to be inside. Maximum of 4 people seated together. Of course, there is still delivery and pickup food services from restaurants. No buffets, and restaurants now must, of course, be closed by 10 p.m. And then open in the morning, but you can't have alcohol between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m., which, is what it is. Christmas season coming up, that's going to be interesting for some. Sports and rec fitness centers, for those who go to gyms, again, there's a 10 people indoor maximum, and 25 people outdoors for a class. Team sports, you can only do practices. There's no games. I live this with our daughter who's in hockey. It's pretty disappointing this year. They just do a lot of practicing, but unfortunately no games. Again, just keeping a lot of social distancing protocols, physical distancing, keeping 2 meters apart, wearing proper face coverings, etc. No spectators in any recreational facilities. If we go down to meeting spaces, so again, 10 people indoors. Establishments must be closed by 10 p.m. Some of the same things we're seeing for restaurants as far as 4 people sitting together and whatnot. As you all know, this includes maybe some community spaces where we go. The Independent Living Center head office remains closed for visitors and for most staff. But hey, that's why we're rocking it online with the Virtual Activity and Resource Program, VARP. Is going real strong. So if you're looking for an opportunity to connect with some peers, especially during these times, then it's a great way to do so. Retail. So this is something that a lot of people are interested in. So malls are still opened. There are a lot of limitations to the number of people who can be inside of the store. Again, we've seen this before, right? Lineups outside of stores, managing the people who are in there, wearing proper face coverings, etc. So some of the same things that we saw before, but stores are still open. Personal care services. So now we're talking about beauty salons and barbershops and stuff like that. So most of them are closed. There are some exceptions, but most of them are closed. And services. Oh, sorry about that. My telephone's ringing in the background. Okay, sorry about that, folks. My telephone was ringing. That's what happens when you make videos. Sometimes the outside world interferes. Uh, Anyway, as I was saying, personal care services. So a lot of these establishments are closed. And if they are open, then you do need to wear face coverings. You cannot remove your face covering. Change rooms and showers are closed. So if you are at the gym or whatever, you're not going to be able to use the change rooms. I believe is the interpretation, although check with your local facility to make sure. And then, casinos, bingo halls, gaming establishments. So again, some of the same sort of regulations we've seen for restaurants and meeting spaces and everything else where it's maximum of 10 people indoors. Cinemas are closed, so no movie theaters except for drive-ins and performing arts. Again, no spectators, just if people are performing like a live broadcast, they can do that. So that's sort of the summary of the control red restrictions. Let's hope we don't get to lockdown gray. That would be definitely another level that we don't want to contend with. So continue to practice social distancing, stay at home when you can, all the same things that we've been doing for a while, just with a bit more restriction now in the red. I just want to cover quickly before we sign off the grocery options. I know that groceries are a main concern for people, especially when you're trying to stay home, you're trying to stay distance from people, getting to the grocery store. So there are some delivery options. There is a Grocery Gateway, which is an online grocery delivery service. And then there's Instacart. And I was just looking here. Instacart, they've actually got a fairly good stable of stores. Zehrs, Shoppers, H&M if you want to get clothes, Bed Bath & Beyond, Costco, Walmart. So Walmart's a place where you can do some groceries as well. M&M Food Markets. M&M's, they got some good stuff. So I just want to remind people about those options. If you are having difficulty in getting groceries and staying physically safe, I think that's about it for now. Keep an eye on your emails. There'll be more updates coming. Of course, there'll be updates from the attendant service program as well. As this progresses, there'll be updates when eventually a vaccine comes our way and what that means. So, keep checking your email, check the website, ilcwr.org on a regular basis to see if there's any new news about COVID or your service or anything new in the virtual program, which I'm excited to always be doing. We've had a lot of great events, so continue to participate and sign up for that email. All right, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and hopefully, we'll get through this. All right, have a good holiday, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.